What I thought we'd talk about today is that ability to work out your inner strength. So using tapping to really boost yourself up, find that inner courage, find that inner strength, um, use it for empowerment, use it for really boosting your life to make the most out of your life. And then we're going to do a little bit of tapping at the end to kind of bring it round to how do you actually use tapping to overcome some of those obstacles. So let's talk about inner strength. What actually is it? For me, it's a sense of knowing. And I know for other people, it's quite different. And for some people, it's like, I didn't even know that I've got inner strength. I don't even know that I have any. I don't know where it's gone. I used to be really confident and now I'm not. Or I was really good at this once and now I can't do it. All of those things haven't gone anywhere. They're all still there. But what happens is over the course of time with our life and over the course of kind of knowing who we are and experiencing what we experience and the side things that happen, the events and the memories and all that stuff, as it comes in, what it can do, it can erode that confidence. It can erode that self-confidence. So it makes you think that your inner strength is gone or you've put it aside. And quite often it has. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's just been part. Perhaps you've had a whole lot of adversity and it really has been a struggle to really bring yourself up. But let me assure you, it is still there. Now, if you're one of these people who's in going, I've never had inner strength, so I don't know if I've ever got it, the answer is you have. You just haven't engaged it. Or what you're doing is you're going, oh, but look at that person and how strong they are and how empowered they are. And you're doing a comparative. Well, I'm not as strong as them, so I mustn't have any inner strength. I'm not as something as them, so I mustn't have it. The answer is you do. But maybe what you need to do is get rid of some of the blocks, some of the limits, some of that inner dialogue that you're thinking, some of the conversations you're having to really start to give that inner strength and that inner voice and that inner wisdom an opportunity to be heard. So not everyone has it, not you. You just maybe haven't tapped into it, or you've just parked yours for a little while because, things are going on, things have happened, events have maybe trodden you down a little bit, eroded your self confidence. But we can get it back. We absolutely can. So, empowerment, what is actually empowerment? For me, it is just, how can I describe what I think empowerment is for me? Empowered or feeling empowered is I own it. I own me. I own my thoughts and my memories. I own my reactions. I own the way I behave. There's a sense of, I guess, confidence in who I am and confidence in the fact that I can make decisions and be okay with them. A lot of our empowerment stuff or disempowering comes from I keep looking to other people to validate my choices. I keep asking other people, what do you think? What do you think? And keep putting it external. Every time you put a decision external or a thought external, or you just kind of ask somebody else stuff, you're eroding your own personal empowerment because it is listening to what that other person says and validating or valuing their input more than your own inner guidance, your own gut feel, your own intuition. So they're the main things with empowerment. My gut feel, my empowerment, my intuition, and just that inner wisdom, that inner knowing. So when you're looking at, what is my empowerment, it is the ability to trust you. I think that's probably the biggest way or the best way that I can describe it. Trusting yourself. Because too many of us, as I said, we tend to ask other people, what's your opinion? What do you think? What should I do? And just not trusting. So for me, the body has wisdom. The body has lots and lots of wisdom. I'm a pendulum kind of gal as well, but there's lots of wisdom in my body. So I know that I can tap in and just check in how it feels. Now, one of the tools and one of the things I do is I use my body as a bit of a test measure. So if I've got a question to ask, and it may be, well, we'll start with something simple. It replaces the pendulum. So if you're not into sort of pendulums and you want to really connect to your body, ask a simple question. Now, mine is, if I breathe in and the breath goes all the way sort of to my tummy, that's a yes for me. If my breath feels like it stops here, that's a no. So if I was to say, is my name Lorna? I feel it travel to my tummy. My name is Lorna. Is my name Brad? I feel it stopping there. And it's not, and it's where I'm stopping the breath. It is a developed thing that I've developed with my body that you can too. There's nothing special about it. You can do it too to help your body be used to help you make decisions. So it is simple. Is my name Lorna? Yes. Is it Brad? No. Even though it's the same breath, it stops. Should I buy sushi for lunch? No. Should I eat something from home? Yes. Use it like that. So that to me is a way I feel really empowered because I know that all the answers are inside me. All the answers are in here. All the answers are in here. I don't need to ask other people. The reason people ask other people, I think, comes from a lack of trust of yourself and a lack of trust of your previous decisions, maybe. Or maybe you're someone who hasn't made a whole lot of decisions or has felt when they have that they've been wrong, right? Your empowerment. Breathe into that and come back to what will my body tell me? Now, let's talk about obstacles. How are we going to overcome obstacles? So, obstacles happen in our lives. There's no way around it. We came here for this human experience. We came here for it not to be plain sailing. We came here for it to be an experience. Have things come at us, have things come towards us, have things and challenges that we have to use or we have to experience, we have to move ourselves through. Sure, some people's are worse than others. I'm not trying to take away from anyone who's had a more challenging life than I have. I'm definitely not, nor am I getting, on the bandwagon of people who have a better life than me. We come here for the experience that we're experiencing and the one we're meant to have. I do believe that. But some of the ways you can use tapping. So some of the obstacles, one of the first things I'm going to say with obstacles. So let's pick on some of the first things that we tend to do when obstacles are coming at us. There tends to be this dialogue with people. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I'll fail. I'll get it wrong. What's the point? We can do some quick tapping on that stuff. Even though I think there is no point and I just don't think I'm good enough, I'm going to deeply and completely accept that's where I am. Even though I don't think I'm good enough and I don't think I'll ever get past this and there's just too much, I'm going to deeply and completely accept that's where I am. So even though I feel like I have all these obstacles and I don't feel that I'll be able to get over them and they just keep coming, I am going to deeply and completely accept where I am. Oh, I am. It may be simple, all these obstacles that I'm feeling, my inner dialogue, my inner world, the things I say, the words that I use, the things I say to myself. I am so critical of myself. I am the mean girl or the mean boy. I say terrible things. I criticize. I condemn. I berate. I'm just mean. I don't cut myself some slack. I tell myself I'm stupid. You're an idiot. Oh, no wonder you got that wrong. As if you could do any better. And so it goes. And so it goes. I'm so mean to myself. I say horrible things to myself. I think it's just a passing comment. But in truth, I am always listening. I'm always listening to the voice of condemnation. I am always listening to the voice that puts me down. I am always listening to that voice that says terrible things it always says to me. And I'm the one who says them. I'm the one that says them all the time. Maybe I could change that. Maybe I should stop. I wonder if I can stop. I've been doing it for so long. What would I say instead? How would I stop myself? Oh, this feels quite stressful. Stop with me, take a breath, feel what's coming up, feel the sensations in the body. For a lot of people I know when they do that, there's a lot of resistance or there's a lot of, Oh, God, that's me. Oh, that is what I say. Oh, I'm horrible. And then there's the other people that go, yeah, but I am stupid, or that or I am an idiot. I am whatever. We're not. You're not. You're not an idiot or stupid or any of those things. We're not any of the things we tell ourselves. We are not. We make up these stories and we have this dialogue. That's one of the first ways I want you to use. I want you to use something like that quick tapping routine. Every time you have obstacles coming up and you think, I'm not good enough, right? Most of our work with tapping we use on an emotion. What is the emotion behind I'm not good enough? What is the emotion that's coming up for you? But if you don't know what the emotion is, just do the simple stuff. I have all these obstacles. I say mean things to myself. I cut myself some slack. You could maybe do that every evening. 1 minute, one round. I am so mean to myself. I say horrible things. And the next one is tomorrow I'll say better. Tomorrow I won't be mean to me. Tomorrow I'll see if I can find some kindness. Let me see if I can find something nice to say about myself. Or if I can't say anything nice, how about I say nothing? How about I don't call myself any names? Or if I do call myself a name, I can instantly say, but that's not true. Oh, you're such an idiot. That's actually not true. I might say I'm really stupid. That's actually not true. And just give yourself the counterbalance. Just give yourself the countering words to what you've just said while you're tapping. And I know many of you go, oh, but was that really going to work and is it going to make a difference? It will over time because every single time you're telling yourself you're stupid, you're an idiot, you're whatever, you are reinforcing this thought because a belief is just a thought you keep thinking over and over and over. That's all a thought is. You keep thinking it over and over and over. So if you don't want to think those thoughts, change the thoughts. Every time you catch yourself saying it, instantly say something different. That's the antidote to being the person who has the negative self talk and the positive self talk. It takes some time. You'll need to shift yourself over, but you can do it. Do a little bit of tapping every time you hear yourself saying that. Now, how is this going to work with your inner strength? What it's going to do is it's going to quiet that critical voice and it's going to let the other voice, the confident voice, the voice that maybe you've had hidden for a while, it's going to allow that to come through. Now, we are going to pop under the chat for this. We're going to pop a link to a free product that we have, a free training that we have. Actually, not even a free training. It's just a little mini course is probably a better way to describe it. It's called the Self Love Project. Now, I would love for you to have it for free. It is four little modules. There's four little videos, four meditations, and a little workbook that goes with it. You can have it for free. We're going to pop the link in there. It's called the Self Love Project. It'll take you 10 to 15 minutes a day. That's it. I said there's only four of them. But the idea is we want to quiet that critical voice. We want to quiet the voice that just keeps at you, at you, at you, and says all the mean things. And we want to give that cheerleader side of you, the side that's empowered, the side that says great things. We want to give it a voice to be heard. So go and get yourself the free course that we've got there. It has been an absolute joy to be here with you once again. And hey, you have the most wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Bye bye.